The loaded backfield. Team that went 11-6 last year. They fake the handoff to Jacobs, and Love's first pass of the season. It is complete to Dobbs. California at the end of the season, as they'll contend with the Eagles at the top of the NFC side, you have to figure. 3rd down and 10. And the pass on the money this time. It's Wicks with another Green Bay first down and into Detroit territory. Play, and now returns from the 42-yard line. Love again has the time, has the man, and has the first down at the 30. That's the first catch for the rookie first rounder. See what he does this time. Love from the pocket to the end zone, and Kraft has it for a Green Bay touchdown.
So we have 2 safeties wide. Go to the...
Gibbs. Met. Picked up 1. Met right at the line. Van Ness. Number 1 in the league in total offense. Swinging it over to Gibbs. Tries to stop quickly to get around Quay Walker, but he has stopped after only a couple, and he's lined right up over Sewell, the right tackle, who's decorated as well. Here's Goff from the pocket. Got away from Parsons. Swings it over to Gibbs. Gibbs nowhere to go. And Van Ness has his second tackle in the first 3 plays and a loss of 2. Last year, 3 teams out of the division made the playoffs a year ago, but none of them won a postseason game, oddly enough. Here's a 2nd and 10. It's Kraft who caught the touchdown, getting it just across the 50 to the 49, and it was Branch who tangled with him earlier and took his helmet. It's a 3rd down and 7. Down the middle, wide open. Catch made down at the 22-yard line is Reed. And great, by the way, pickup of the blitz by Jacobs on that play, and he gets rewarded with a handle. He's got his best run for about 5 or 6.
That's a good call.
And Love has 8 different receivers already with a catch. Here's the throw. Back toward the goal line, and it's incomplete. As Arnold was on the coverage of Dobbs in his first game. It hit 20 out of 21. And now he's 1 for 1 to start this campaign.
Parsons had to make a hard decision for him and his family to pick up and come here to Green Bay.
From the 5-yard line, thank you, Trace. There's Gibbs again. Got people on him quickly, but that speed being shown off here as he gets that out to about the 20-yard line.
So put their best player out there, put him on our guys. Well, actually, Sewell got beat a little bit on the first time.
2nd and 12. Now, down the field, the pass to the sideline. Amon-Ra is there with the catch.
Big reason why, even though you lost Ben Johnson, I think they'll be okay.
Here he hands it off again, and the Packers are in the backfield, bringing Montgomery down for a loss.
Spot, and then you give him talent.
Play, unsportsmanlike conduct, taunting, defense, number 29. The 15-yard penalty, first down.
Jamison Williams, so it's a 2nd and 7. And that's Gibbs. Oh, they had him at the line. And then they slam him down near the 25, including Carrington Valentine. On the near side over Sewell. On this 3rd and 5, Goff fires it. He's got St. Brown for another first down. Out of the backfield they go to Gibbs. Gibbs tries to spin out of it, but tackled at the 12.
Like a chess piece, move them all around. New guy going against.
They got double team on him. As Goff steps up, throws it incomplete. He was trying to connect with Laporta, and Williams had great coverage when they played at Ford Field in the Wild one last December, and he drills it through with no problem.
Big drive, though, for Detroit. Needed some points there.
She's the daughter of a former NFL All-Pro guard, Ron Stone. Here's Love, heaving it down the field. He's got his man. He's got Dobbs.
Talking about great athletes. This is an outstanding job. A tight split, widen them, and then take the roof off on a post route and a perfectly thrown football. And look at Dobbs going right up. I talked to you, Jim. I said Dobbs has to be the guy. He's probably going to have the biggest game for these wide receivers if they're going to win.
Dobbs would be a guy they expect would come up big in this game, and he has so far. Here he is throwing to the end zone. He's got a touchdown pass to Jaden Reed. Packers on the board again.
This is team football at its best. Wicks is right here. He's going to set a pick, and you're going to see Reed come right outside. You know it's man-to-man, so all you got to do is make.
We're not even halfway through the second quarter.
They look like Detroit did last year, honestly, on offense.
Yeah, explosive. Play action for Goff. Go underneath and hit Montgomery for a short gain again. By the end of the year, haven't been able to stop Green Bay, though, so far. Can the Packers hold them here on 3rd and a foot? That's complete for a first down. Montgomery busts through a tackle. He was able to get away from Cooper. Off on a wing to the right. He has not made a catch so far in this game. As again, they go to the ground. And Montgomery showing a good burst. Running behind Laporta on that side for another 6-7. Gibbs back in the game. Across the middle. Complete. Amon-Ra St. Brown again.
Right here on the left side.
They seal the pocket. They get the completion, but they're 2 yards shy of the first. Packer land is pulsating. Goff finds a secondary target. It's Williams, and the Lions convert. Pass intercepted. Jumping in front of St. Brown. There was pressure from Parsons, and Evan Williams has the theft.
This is why you make this trade. Simple, just too easy right now for the Packers to keep it in front of them.
Here's Goff stepping up in the pocket and finding his tight end. Then Laporta runs through one Packer for McKinney. 32 yards officially.
I'd come back with it again.
Here it is, Tony. That's Goff. Goes underneath to Gibbs, who slips. He had last year in the 2 games against the Parsons, and again. Goff slings it. Laporta, for the second time on this drive, has a big catch. He's down at the 10-yard line. July, early August. Handoff, Gibbs. Gibbs spinning. Look at all the Packers and helmets on him. Man, half the team is there. 3rd and goal. Montgomery takes it to the 9. Cooper again on the play and brings out Bates.
Did you think you'd get Doak Walker and Curly Lambeau in today?
It was hard. Well, we did. And there's Bates, and he's done his part. Another long drive. It's a 2nd and 6 for the Lions. You get it over to Raymond. He's got a first down with a quick burst. Goff in trouble. Able to unload. And he's got another completion for little yardage. Williams with the grab. Rushing 4. Goff taken down at the 32-yard line. Van Ness has had a big game, and he was in on the sack.
You're exactly right. He is the one guy who has really come on big time, and you're going to see him have a great year. Just pushes the pocket, and I believe you're going to see him bike and let him ride over from meetings to the practice field every day at training camp.
Here's Love. Pass. Is it caught? That was some catch by Wicks. Able to get his hands under it for 4 minutes to 13 minutes.
That goes back to your red zone point, how many plays they had in there and just couldn't convert.
2nd and 6. Coming in on Love. Oh, and he had the interception.
That big play here. A lot of game left.
The blitzing. There's the interception. It's Branch up to his feet in a hurry with a flag down, dancing around. Now takes the seam. He's able to take it home. There are flags on the field. What a play by Brian Branch. Will it hold up?
There are 2 fouls against the defense on the play. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 97, hit on the quarterback. That penalty's declined. Holding defense, number 23. That'll be a 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
The reason why they declined that penalty too is that was after the interception. The defensive hold was before, so they took the defensive hold in the automatic first down.
Thank you, Gene. Meanwhile, Jacobs rips off his biggest run of the game. Running behind Darian Kennard, who had to come in for Zach Tom. That's the handoff to Brooks. We'll have a 3rd and 5 coming up for Green Bay. So 3rd and 5. Deep pass. Almost hauled in. Goff at the goal line. Goff! Did he get out? It's Gary, Rashawn Gary, who's been, I think, overlooked with this Parsons acquisition. And they're going to mark him inside the 1.
You're exactly right, though. These are 2 bookends. Gary's been playing outstanding football for a while. Then you add Parsons, and he's had a great game today as well. And he's in great shape right now, and this is really close.
Over from being the head coach at Boston College. Here's a handoff. And just back to the line of scrimmage.
Both bookends are in the game. 2 studs, both sides.
Barely able to get it out with Montgomery as Wooden hit him first. Today against the Giants. 2nd and 8. Jacobs able to pick up the first down. Again, he ran behind Kennard.
Had a great camp as well.
They had him in the backfield. Able to break free and pick up another 6 or 7. They had only 44 yards of offense before this drive in the second half. Kind of in rhythm now as Love is able to avoid a sack and falls awkwardly. Here's a 3rd and 1.
Give it to Jacobs right there.
Jacobs. He is stopped.
Oh, I don't know.
He's still short, but man, in fact, they're going to mark him farther back than I would have believed. Sneak, first down. By the way, Jacobs, going back to last season, has a touchdown streak that's at 8 consecutive games. And he's trying to keep that streak going.
He heard you.
Back to Jacobs. Back to extending the record. Now 9 consecutive games with a touchdown. Josh Jacobs.
You waited.
He's 8 carries, 20 yards. Good catch. Almost picked, though. Almost jumping in front of him.
I might have done this a little earlier.
Here it is. 2nd and 3. And caught by Gibbs, but again, only a yard. Now he backs off. And over the head of Laporta. That was actually Quay Walker who was standing up over center. 4th and 2. They throw him down. That's Wyatt. Meanwhile, against the rest of the league, they went 10 and 1. Only lost to the Eagles, and then they lost to the Eagles in the postseason. Coming up next, time permitting.
The rest of this defense flew around. It wasn't just Parsons. They were going to be good either way. But this offense has developed as well.
On 3rd and 2, they are able to stuff Jacobs on this carry. 38-yard attempt coming up for Brandon McManus. This one hugging the left side. It's good.
Shore that up, and it will improve as the year goes on, and those will be catches.
2nd and 10. As Goff's being chased by Parsons. Look out! He's got him! His first sack as a Green Bay Packer.
He's still in. I would take him out now. No offense.
Again, a game coming up on Thursday against Washington. Here's Goff. to Laporta, and he's got about 5 or 6. Jamison Williams. Oh, did he twist enough for the first? He's almost lined off sides again, but they let it go here on 1st and 5. And St. Brown. Oh, a little hand-to-hand action.
That's frustration right there. You saw him trying. I mean, you've got to give this linebacking crew defense. I mean, they are flying around.
Meanwhile, Laporta's got another catch. He's posted some decent numbers. That's his 6th catch.
Niners years before, and then the Lions, right? I think all these other teams just barely in the playoffs, Jim.
Here's Gibbs. Gibbs, that will be for 6 yards. That will be his longest play of the game. A knee on the sideline right now. Here they bring it. They go to the end zone.
Wow.
Was that caught?
That's caught.
Hold on, we need to have a second look at that.
I think that's
Tesla, the rookie who pulled it down.
Incredible
Crazy.
catch. I think he barely out.
Look at this.
Let's see. 1 in for sure. 2. His feet were in, but
3rd round
his
pick.
tutties just hit outside.
How about this? Are they high on this kid? Look at this.
I mean, his catch radius, that shows off his skill level. I was watching some of the plays and some of the catches he made. It's impressive. They're going to get him time. He just missed a little too much time.
So his first NFL catch.
After review, the ruling on the field is a touchdown.
Whoa.
Oh, Gene, you are off to a hot start.
I didn't
So Bates.
agree with you going out on a limb, but man.
They just let it go over the head. Dobbs says, let it go. Smartly.
After the Dallas, you'll know everything you need to know in those first 4 games. After today, they look like they could be at the upper echelon easily, right? One of the top 2, 3 for sure teams if they continue, especially if they beat Washington next week.
So the Packers hold that vaunted Lions offense under 250 yards.